Assalamualaikum. Just finished reading this book, Nibiru dan Kesatria Atlantis by Tasaro GK. This is an amazing book. Just read it in the 2 days because I'm still working. And this book I'm highly recommended it for someone who loves reading books like Harry Potter, Narnia, exclusively for Indonesian or Malaysians, or people that use Malay in their daily basic. This is such masterpiece from Medamine. Actually, this book is the first print book. They have the latest version of this book that are going to print out about 5 titles. They just finished the first book that called Nibiru, and Nibiru dan awal mula kehancuran, sort of. Why are this book amazing? I must tell you this. This book are actually written by Tasaro GK at 2010. I forgot his real name, but I have searched about his author's biography a bit, and this is his masterpiece. This book has about 600 pages, almost 700 pages, contents of 57 chapters, and I really recommended it for you who likes adventure like Harry Potter. And this is why I call this masterpiece, because this book made like not really similar, I guess, to Harry Potter with his magic. Maybe templates is almost the same, but this book has successful inserting the Nusantara's aura or vibes. We call this because this book was made due to history that really had been existed in Indonesian, or we could say in Asian. So I noticed this right here when I first opened the book that says this here writing actually translated from a stone in language of Kedalu. This Kedalu actually a former existed land in Asian or Indonesian precisely. This stone was found by a farmer at the middle of the lake, at the drying lake Dusun Truwono, near at the southeast Gunung Kidul, Indonesia. If you watch the phonics, it's really hard to read, but actually it's really similar to Indonesian. But me, for the first time, are not really interested in reading the word precisely. Let's try read this one paragraph. Setekut Nidwa Nyapit Besugini Kedarakari. It's so hard. But actually, this language are um, maybe about 50% made from inspired from the stone that found in southeast of Gunung Kidul, Indonesia. Okay, what are the story of this? What the theme of this Nibiru? It's about a long-awaited evil king that fears to rise again. Yeah, he's this king called Nibiru. So there was a boy whose name Dacha. Dacha. Dacha is a boy, yeah, who lives poorly with life with his father, whom are very not very warm people. We could say he is more tend to always get angry. Yeah, some sort of. So Dacha is not uh, someone that you could say at the first moment when I read he is actually a naughty boy. Yeah, because of what his father always make him question himself that I'm his really his son or what. And Dacha had some three friends that called Mugu, some fat boy, uh, so Nital. Nital is some heroic, have some big body. He loves to train himself to make his body strong. And we have Sotap. Sotap is the most intelligent, the most outstanding from the four of the boys. Meanwhile, the story are walking through Dacha's uh, side, yeah, view of first person from Dacha. Sometimes the books using the third person view to tell the story. And this on I really at the first I don't really like the story. It's somehow some kind of boring. But after you get into the second chapter, I think something that made me wanna rewind the reading to all over, start it all over because I think I'm missing some things that important to the stories. Now, Dacha is a boy that 3 years. What should we call it? Dacha is a boy whom supposed to uh, now are like she's supposed to be like Sotap, I guess, uh, because he is 18 if I don't or 13 he's 13, not 18 yet, but he's 13. And Dacha is really, I don't really remember he is 13 or 18, but I remember he is someone that always staying at the same class for 3 years, and he's supposed to already uh, move move on to three other class to the third level, but he doesn't. Now, where are we? Okay, Dacha is some naughty boys. He's a lazy boy. He's actually quite intelligent, but I guess he's somehow lazy. Yes, in the story, he admit that he is lazy. He didn't study hard and just lazy down all days, and he loves to go to the middle of the forest to the bupa supu. Bupa supu is some old ladies, old grannies that Dacha find bupa supu is so special because Bupa happens to know many about history of his family. Yeah, For your information, Dacha's mother's passed away just when Dacha's heaven Dacha's mother passed away just when she gave birth of Dacha, and Dacha then lived with his father. Bupasupu appears to be an old granny that live alone on the center of the forest, and she has so many books. Yeah, and this inspired Dacha of many kind of inspiration or desire or thinking. Yeah, he always thinking that I don't really like to go to school. I love skipping, and at first Bupasupu was like a mother, a replacing mother to him. But in the middle of the story, Upasupu somehow had some curiosity role to his life. Now, about Bupasupu, Dacha somehow happened to feels that he had maybe his father had hide something important from him, because one day Dacha's father that usually so didn't like to talk. Usually he don't like to talk to his son, and somehow suddenly was asking Dasha to follow him to the forest and teaching him about a secret move or secret arts of martial arts from his ancestors, and somehow he passed over Dacha a knife, a blade, a blade, and a blade called pedic, and some cloth that can attack by itself when get together with the pedic. So what one thing that always stated on the story along the story is the time that are being the timers are coming, the time is coming, the chosen king of Kedalu are going to rise again. It's called king of Saturnales. Somehow Dacia was told by his father that he is eventually gonna be king Saturnales. So Dacia, whom at first are a very lazy boy, pushed himself over the edge to study very hard so that he can uh, get many as much as martial arts that he can use. Now, it happens that a long time with the King Saturnatus are waited by the Kedalu citizens at Kedalu Island. There was also a fear of the rise of King Nibiru. King Nibiru is known for evil king that really likes to destroy others' country. So this is the story about like this thing. And if you say that this could be like Harry Potter, I said that you can get the vibes about 30% or yeah, about 30% or 40%, because this book are written by 2010 and Harry Potter are existed long before. So maybe it's inspired by Harry Potter, but this is more Indonesian like, Malayan like, and I really suggest that you read this book. It's really making me want to cry in some part, when the part of someone's that very dear to Dacha or die or dead, and so many plot twists on the story, things that you couldn't even imagine from the hints that given by the author. In the end, I would like to give this story of Nibiru, this book of Nibiru, 9.5, because I think I'm gonna wait for the second, third, fourth, and fifth book to make another video about this. But I really like this story, if you are Muslim, these books are quite good for Muslims. The author are smartly inserted the Muslim like on the story. You can really find it. It's really beautiful. Okay, that's all I guess. Don't forget to call the book.